Here's something I want you to hear real quick. Of course, it's hard. It's supposed to be hard. If it were easy, everybody would be doing it. I just want you to hear that. And then I want to show you this funny, this meme. Not even like a meme, but this is what people expect to look like, or what they think they'll look like if they start training hard religiously. Alright, just take a look at these two guys. My favorite, Arnold Schwarzenegger, and we got The Rock. I don't really care about The Rock that much, but this is what people say they don't want to look like when it comes to working out, especially if you're new to it, especially if you're a girl. They automatically assume they're gonna get bulky just like this, just like that sexy son of a gun, Arnold Schwarzenegger. But anyway, that's what it's like. So I just wanted to show you that. Stop. Cool. Alright, so this video is all about how do we stick to the gym and make it part of our life from here on out, instead of just going in, dabbling a little bit, and just quitting the next 2-3 weeks. I just want you to think about that for a minute. How are you going to make it work and make it part of your lifestyle? Have you thought about it? Well, let me just give you some suggestions just to think about. Anytime I meet with a client, or think about this with myself. For example, when it comes to me and my training, when do I usually find myself getting bored of it is when maybe I'm doing a program over and over and over and over again. Now with a client, the reason why maybe a client's coming to me is because either they want to put muscle on or they want to lose fat. And they want to make sure that they make the gym part of their lifestyle and not die out about it. There we go. I just said it. I just gave it to you. Again, it's normal to go through this, but you have to ask yourself why. Why do you go through it when you feel unmotivated to go to the gym, or you feel like you're just not seeing the progress after 3 weeks, 4 weeks, 6 weeks, 3 months, and you're still not seeing what you think you should be seeing? Did you see Arnold and The Rock? They didn't get like that overnight. It took hard-ass work. Consistent hard work. And this goes not just being in the gym. This goes not just putting the right food in your body. It's about saying no to certain things that don't serve you and that goal. So if it's going out, having a good time with people, drinking, doing all this stuff, is that going to get you to that goal? Probably not. And chances are you don't want it bad enough. So you got to remember that. How am I going to make the gym part of my lifestyle? We all have goals, but most of the time when we set goals, we don't know how to get there. And that's okay. But if you want it bad enough, and I mean really bad enough, you'll find a way to get it done. So I always ask, my clients, whenever I see them, do you have a short-term goal and a long-term goal? And automatically, when I ask them a short-term goal, they don't have one. They don't know what a short-term goal is, and that's okay. A long-term goal, they automatically want to lose, 20, 30 pounds. That's the long-term goal. Okay, we know that. But short-term goal can be anything like sticking to the gym, going to the gym 3 times a week consistently. It could mean progressing in weight. Am I getting stronger in these lifts? Or it could mean focusing on doing the exercise the right way instead of the wrong way. Right? There's all these little things that you could really focus on to make sure that you don't leave the gym after, again, 3 weeks, 2 months. I remember I did it. I remember This is back when I was in college. You'll see a picture of me right here. I was playing baseball, but I turned 21, so boozing started to kind of be more of my life than training. It was that, and I was playing ball at the time and in college, so anyone that's in college is boozing a little bit, you know what I mean? So that's what I was doing, and my body shows it. I thought I was in good shape, but looking back, I was like, sheesh, that's where I was. That's when I was 22 years old, and right now, you probably saw my physique just recently. It was the start of the video. That was when I was 22, that picture of me back in college, and this is now 5 years of consistently hitting it. And I started actually training when I was 12 years old, but it was more for my sport. If I want to get better at my sport and I want to compete and stand out from everybody else, I knew I had to lift some weights. So after baseball, after I was done with that, that's when I fell in love with it. I started working on me religiously. You have to find these ways to kind of keep you going no matter what. There's gonna be days where you're gonna want to quit. That's completely normal. But again, you got to go back in your goals. Write them down, look at them. They're gonna change, and that's normal. They're gonna constantly change, but you got to remind yourself, why you're training, and we want you to make it long term. We want it to be part of your life. That's super important when it comes to training. I don't want you to quit on yourself. You shouldn't do that. You should give yourself a chance. More than, again, 3 weeks to 2 months. I'm gonna keep saying that. Hey, if you like the video so far, make sure you do leave a like, subscribe, leave a comment below. I'm going to be trying to do a lot more videos like this, and just trying to get better at this because I enjoy this, and I know if I speak from the heart, I'm gonna reach out to more of you. So make sure you leave this guy a like. Greatly appreciate it. Getting back to it, how can we stick to the gym? How about a big one I like to tell people too is, think about all these successful people that you see, that how did they get there? One thing I like to tell people when I'm training them, is that these successful people that we look up to all have one thing in common, and that's a coach, that's a mentor, that's someone that is highly more skilled in that area of expertise than that person wanting to get there. So if you want to get to that point faster, hire a coach. And here's something to look at when you are hiring a coach, a trainer, at maybe your local gym. Make sure right away that they just don't want your money. First thing I tell people right away is, hey, if this isn't a priority right now, I don't want your money, because I don't want to work with you if this isn't something you want to do, because I put a lot of time into it and I enjoy it. So you have to make sure that it's a priority. And that trainer that you're possibly going to hire, make sure that they're, find out about them, ask around. If some normal gym goers at your gym, find out how long that person's been there, how long have they been training certain people, what is their retention rate with clients. That's super important. If I wasn't a coach, if I wasn't a trainer, I would definitely hire a trainer, and man, it'd be a trainer that would actually be more than just a trainer, that actually be there for me, that actually want more than just me feeling better in my body, mentally, helping me get to the point where I want to go in my life. That's someone I want to be around. He's a positive person, human being like you and I. But that's what I would do, is hire a coach, because that's how all these people that we see that are successful in our lives, they all have that one thing in common. They have somebody that's better than them. It takes the stress off. Again, too, if you don't have the funds to hire a coach, that's okay. if you have time to learn about training, do that too, or at least subscribe to my channel, because I'll be putting out how to work out, the right way, how to maybe set up programs, and just in that genre. Again, I'm just starting off too, so I'm trying to find my groove with what kind of content I want to make. So again, it'd mean a lot to me if you comment below and let me know what you want to see. It's only going to make me better and put out content that you want to see. Let me just look at some notes too, just because I want to make sure that I touch some of the stuff. Also, I want to ask you a question. What is it that you're struggling with about, going to the gym? What is it that is making you quit early? There's no wrong or right answer. I just want to hear, what is it that you need help with? Because if I could be at any help, I would love to, as long as you just comment below and let me know. Definitely reach out. I would reach out to you personally. Short term is tracking. So how could you see if you're going in the right direction? Track your progress. Not just track your weight, but track how you eat, so you can see how you feel throughout the day, but also during your workout. But also track your weights, the exercise you train for. I like to tell people, I like to train people for a 3-week period on a program, and then introduce them to a new program, just so they're not getting bored. So that 3-week mark is like money. So make sure that you're documenting your workouts. Use a book. You could do something electronically with your phone, something like that. But just keep it simple, keep it doable for you, and with your lifestyle too. Make sure that, hey, if you got a lot going on, you don't have to go to the gym 5 days, 6 days a week. Make it 3 times a week. If you have all the time in the world, then get to the gym 5 days a week. That's all you need. If you're not trying to compete or anything, and depending on your lifestyle, your occupation, stresses play a big role. So if your stress is constantly high, training 5 days a week won't do it for you. Training 3 days a week would probably be the best option for you if stress is pretty high. So, hey, I'm gonna leave it as that, because I could keep talking, and I don't want to do that. So make sure you do leave a like, comment below, subscribe. Let me know what you thought of this video. I'm Nick Andrade, and let me be your strength coach, your trainer, and your friend. I'll be seeing you in the next video. Stay tuned.